What's going on, everybody? A lot of stuff going on, man. Can you feel it in the air? It's not even summertime yet, and people are already acting up, man. So today, just doing something light pack. We're just gonna do a couple reaction videos. Um, we'll see if Jay and P are able to come in. I know they probably just getting off work just not too long ago, and I just want to come on and talk about a couple things, couple conversations and commentary. Let me know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's kind of get right into this, right? Let's break some of this down. Hot topic. Pooh Shiesty. Is this his first day back in? He had his own first day out. First day going back in. Allegedly, Pooh Shiesty arrested for robbing and kidnapping Gucci Mane. So many layers in this. So unfortunate to be caught up in something like this, but let's see what the feds say.
Attorney for the Northern District of Texas, thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, Kadarius Waters, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson.
Man, how crazy is this, man? He getting arrested with his dad, man. Shout out to Jay, man. Crazy. Hope you're feeling good, bro. So, let's talk about it. Allegedly, he got arrested. I think somebody with him in Big 30. I think that's his dad, but arrested for allegedly robbing and kidnapping Gucci Mane. Which nobody probably thought that would even ever happen to Gucci Mane, but I think Gucci Mane a changed man. I think he got tired of going to jail. The tough guy life. I think he's a changed man.
Darian McDaniel and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims.
So, sounds like that.
Outsmart the market.
It sounds like, let me get through this ad real quick. It sounds like it was supposed to be a business meeting, and maybe it went a little sour how they didn't want it to go, but we're gonna get into it. You gotta have temperance out here, guys. You gotta be careful. We just talked about that on another podcast. Are your decisions automated, or are they processed, like thought about? Think, process, execute. Or are they automated? Sometimes you got to change your mindset and not get caught up in those situations.
As alleged, once these 3 men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover. As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items.
So they're claiming that according to the feds, he set up a meeting. Sounded like he wanted out of his contract, and Gucci Mane probably wasn't gonna let him out of his contract, especially when he was hot in the streets too. And it sounded like he was gonna strong arm his way out. Sound like that he was gonna force his way out of that contract one way or the other. Now, the most interesting part about this is, did somebody cooperate? How was they able to get the details of this information? And if Gucci Mane cooperated, is he wrong for cooperating in this scenario? Knowing how street Gucci Mane is he wrong for cooperating with the feds? Let me know what you think in the comments. If he allegedly, if he cooperated, I don't know if he did or not, but if he, would he be wrong?
The victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness. Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. The ringleader of the conspiracy, Lontrell Williams Jr., was on home confinement at the time of the offense.
Wow.
As alleged for a prior firearms conspiracy charge and conviction out of the Southern District of Florida. Towards the end of his prison sentence, he had been granted home detention. Part of the terms of his home detention were that he would not commit another federal offense or possess a firearm. His father.
So, even if he's able to escape the alleged crime that they're saying with the kidnapping and robbing, he's going to get time for just being around a gun. If they prove a gun was there, he's going to get time just for being around a gun, being a felon. All of them may not stick. Most of the time when the feds come get you, though, most of the time, they got like a 90-something% conviction rate. It's going down. You got to have unbelievable resources, unbelievable alibis, astronomical almost. Think about Murder, Inc. He said it took $3 million to fight the feds. Imagine a case like this, and you're on house arrest, a home detention or whatever they call it. All those things. And the question is it worth the jail time? Is it worth giving back years of your life because you want to strong arm somebody out of a contract, allegedly? Is it worth it? Because when you go to the feds, from what I hear, you got to do at least 90-some% of that time. There is no half time or 30%. You're going to have to do most of that time. And if they don't stack the time that he had for the previous conviction, you got to be smart when you got to think, process, and execute. You can't just automate, just execute, process, and execute. You got to think about what you're doing. Is it worth the jail time? Let's keep listening.
Father, Lontrell Williams Sr., is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping as charged in the complaint. And as described further in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been robbed from the victims.
So, when you do these things alleging what they're alleging, and if they went on IG and did what he said, nobody even has to cooperate. You just cooperated on yourself. You just put yourself in harm's way, pretty much. And that's the part you're not thinking. You're just reacting, your ego tripping, and you're not thinking. The feds look at social media too. I hope people learn from this. I hope people understand that they're not playing. And I hope people understand when you do fair time, you're going to do most, if not all of their time. There is no early parole with the feds. You're going to do most of their time. So
The charging document outlines some of the evidence, just some, establishing the defendant's roles in the federal offense. This is as follows: electronic monitoring data placing Williams Jr. at the offense location, which would put him in violation of his home detention conditions.
So there's one thing they got him on. You aren't supposed to be on home detention, but you in Dallas, and they got evidence of you being there. So you're gonna have to fight that. That's the next one.
Cell phone records and license plate reader data corroborating the coordinated travel of multiple defendants from Memphis, Tennessee to Dallas.
So the people who came there with you had cell phones, and they used GPS tracking to track their cell phones, where it went to, where it was at. I hope y'all learning from this. They can track you in so many different ways, not just with cameras. So
Car records confirming Williams Sr. rented a vehicle that was used by the group. Surveillance footage from the offense location, a nearby office supply store, and a hotel where several of the defendants stayed following the offense. Fingerprint.
So not only do they got your ankle monitor, whatever they had to track your home detention, they got camera footage from another store, a random store, to show you riding by a random store in a car that you rented. In hotel, that they probably got footage of that too. So these allegations, you're gonna have to have a good legal team to fight these. It's gonna be tough.
Print evidence as well that was recovered from the crime scene, matching at least two of the defendants. Social media posts by defendants displaying what appears to be stolen property just in the days following the offense. Greyhound bus records confirming the travel of multiple defendants from Dallas to Memphis the day after the offense. In this case, came to Dallas to conduct legitimate business, and they were met with firearms and violence as alleged in the charging document. This case should serve as a warning to others who believe that using violence and intimidation tactics to rob others in our community is a viable way to conduct business. I'm here to say that it is not, and that if you choose to do this, we will, together with our law enforcement partners here and the other ones in the Northern District of Texas, will bring you swiftly to justice.
So they not for the play. That's pretty much saying that we're not for the play with you. We're going to do everything we can, resources available to prosecute you. Y'all, it's crazy. Right? They're not playing around. But the Fed's not gonna play with you at all. They not. I hate it for them. I hope that he's able to figure something out, but it seems like he in trouble. He in an uphill battle. If they got all this evidence, now back in the day, they didn't have all this evidence and digital stuff like they had back in the day, but it's a new day now. 2026, it's a whole new day. We're fighting crime. I know they allegations. I just hope he got his ducks in a row. I hope that it's not true, but where there's smoke, there's fire sometimes. He just got out, and it seems like he's fit to go right back in. And with him having a prior and being out on house arrest, he may not even get parole. I mean, not parole, but bond. He may not get bond. The feds get real tricky when you play with the feds. They don't be as lenient as the state. And I don't know, man. It's tough, man. Is it worth going to jail? You got to ask yourself that. If I do this, is it worth going to jail? I don't think anything's worth going to jail, in my opinion. Learn how to let stuff go. Learn how to do things the legal way with the legal team. Their mindset doesn't translate to every area of your life. And it's showing. So you got to be careful how you move. And speaking on being careful how you move, let's talk about it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Jaden Ivey, cut by the Bulls for social media comments. The clip that I saw and want to talk about was the Gil's Arena. Let's check it out.
Feel, and you're telling me to shut up.
No, I'm just saying you're not gonna talk with this jersey on.
Yeah, I didn't have the jersey on.
No, you're not gonna have it on. You can wear your regular clothes and do that.
You can talk now all you want.
You can say everything you want to.
Okay. So remember what they did to Tebow.
Nobody gonna police it.
His career cut short.
That's because he wasn't no good.
No, it was not.
Yeah.
He cut short because he was preaching about Jesus.
No.
It's documented.
I could guarantee it had more to do with the way he played the quarterback position in National Football League.
It was documented, bro.
Russell Wilson, it don't get no more religious than that.
Russell Wilson? Why would you say that?
It ain't freedom of speech, brother.
It is.
No, it's not. It is, but then there's consequences.
Freedom of speech is freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want to.
Yes, you can.
What you do to me after I say it.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want to. You can preach, you can do it, but when you try to start getting people to buy in, you try to push that on people, then it becomes a problem. Now you're an entity. Now you can say whatever you want to now on your own platform because you don't work for the National Basketball Association anymore. You can say whatever you want to.
I'm saying.
Now, let's talk about this Jaden Ivey, right?
I'll tell you another thing, since we talking on
What I feel, and you're telling me.
Social media can get you in trouble, right? Your opinions can get you in trouble. Your jokes can get you in trouble. Like they said, freedom of speech, First Amendment, but it does not protect you from consequences. It protects you to say what you want, but it does not protect you for what comes next after. And I think he's young. Like me being 42, when you're younger, when I was in my 20s, I mean, I would say some outrageous stuff in my 20s. I couldn't be on here. Mike in his 20s probably couldn't be online. I would have got in trouble probably to say something crazy. But you have to understand that when you become a man and you're a provider, it's certain things you just have to be careful about when you navigate the world, because you never want to ruin the chance of being a provider to your family or taking money off the table to provide for your wife and kids, especially that kind of money too. Is it about the money? No, but it's about when you get married, you're married, you got to be a provider first. When you're working for a company, you have to realize that you represent that company or league or anything, somebody that's paying you, right? It's in your contract. Conduct detrimental to team. You have to, if you don't know what those things mean, you need to research it and look it up. Was he right? Was he wrong? You can debate on it all day. But at the end of the day, just know you can hurt yourself on social media. You got to be careful. Phil, what's going on, baby?
Yeah, what's happening?
Man, how them burgers turn out, bro?
They still cooking.
They still cooking.
Yeah.
Man, before we get into Ivy, man, I know you more streets than I am. I'm a civilian. What do you think about Pooh Shiesty, man? Because they just hit the fan. I know they talked. I remember this came up. People were like, nah, he didn't rob Gucci, man. Nah.
Said on the street, I'm a civilian too. I'm a civilian
You're a
too.
civilian too? I thought you was original Southside, man.
Yeah, I don't mean. Hey, I'm still a civilian.
You're a civilian. Okay. What'd you
Yeah.
think about that, man? Well, he talking about first day out. Is the first day back in now? That's a good song.
Boy, it's a wrap. If it hit him with a football number.
Remember we talked about is the decision automated? Or is it private?
It
Did
was,
you
yeah.
think he thought before that? Or you think he just automated? He just went.
Nah, he didn't think. He thought about it and then he was like, man, dude, playing.
Do you think Gucci Mane cooperated, or you think they just got the Instagram stuff?
No, he, I mean, it was self-explanatory. You robbed a. I mean, you did that in front of an off-duty police officer.
Oh, he did it in front of off-duty police officer. I didn't know that.
That's security, and then you beat up a white dude. Y'all cook.
Oh man, oh yeah, it's a wrap.
You cook.
It's a wrap. I ain't even bring that up in the 15.
You cook.
Yeah, man. Wow.
And then you got a ankle monitor on, so
Yep.
it pins you.
They was then the other dudes who came with you had cell phones and they tracked GPS on the cell phone.
Yeah,
There's too many ways to be tracked now. It ain't like back in the day where you can just really like move around when nobody know what you got going on. It's really hard to do that and not get seen. I mean, they said they got video camera from a convenience store down the street or some kind of random store or seeing them drive by to the location.
You cook.
And then what's crazy? People don't be thinking. That's how I know people don't be thinking. You don't send them back on a one-way trip from like Dallas to Memphis Greyhound. That's too easy. Come on, man. That's easy. You giving the feds a slam dunk evidence when you do that, man.
Yeah, they've been sitting on this about 2 months.
Yeah, and that's why they got 90-some% right. They make sure they got all their ducks in a row, man. It's pretty crazy.
Cooked.
Boy.
And now
he
you
just
still
got out. He just got out, man.
Now you really ain't about to see no money.
Then this is so we talking about breaking cycles. His dad did it with him.
He was just along with him, like shaking his head.
I said he blocked the doors. Is his dad Big 30?
No,
Is that his dad?
No, this is like cousin or something.
Oh, his cousin. Yeah, I said his dad was involved in it too.
And he was just shaking his head like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, he end up, and man, that's crazy. You be in jail with your son. That's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Them boys in Memphis ain't wrapped too tight anyway.
Boy, I mean, look, man, we stopped by there on the way back from a spring break trip, right? My wife was laughing at this. And we was walking out the restaurant, and a dude, you know how dudes be setting up outside, like downtown strips like that. Dudes they be trying to hustle you and stuff.
Yeah.
He didn't ask for money. He asked for the leftovers, like your leftover food, your doggy bag or whatever.
Oh, man.
We said, nah, man, dude cussed us out.
Oh, man.
Oh, y'all some most selfish.
Yeah. That's
crazy.
tough.
We just started laughing at the guy. It was like, this crazy, man. Like, you don't know what people got. You want their leftover food. You don't know if they didn't bid off of it. I don't know. That was crazy, man.
That's tough. I probably would have gave it to him. He ain't asked for no money. He asked for the leftovers.
Leftovers, man. Yeah. That's crazy, man. Cussed us out, man. It's crazy.
He said y'all some selfish.
Yeah. Man.
God.
Crazy. Cuss us out good. So the next one I was talking about before you came in, man. What you think? Jaden Ivey cut by the Bulls for them social media comments, man. What you think about
that? Yeah, he just used it to fund it. I don't know. I didn't watch the full video. I just saw like a little clip of it.
I seen some of, but I know this, right? When you work for any company or league like that too, media can get you killed, man. You gotta be careful where your state of mind is. You just can't crash out, man.
I mean, yeah, he didn't get paid, so.
I mean, well, they said he could have got like $100 million, $100 million contract for he was up for it, but man, and people on TikTok talking about freedom of speech, but it don't protect you from consequences though.
Mm-hmm.
You want to say, but you can't control what come with it after. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Goodness.
You
Yeah.
provide everything for me. I'm gonna say for me, common sense. Everything changes, man. When you're a provider, you gotta be smart, man, because you already against the eight ball anyway. And like sometimes as a minority, we got every chance in the world to provide. You don't want to disqualify yourself from
Yeah.
provide for your family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but who knows what made him say whatever he said.
You gotta have some kind of control at some point, though. I mean, that's all I'm saying. And I was thinking too. What if he wanted to get away from Siberia?
Yeah.
Right. That's
That's
another thought. Like, what if he wanted to get out of
yeah.
being with the Bulls when he got traded? He didn't want to get traded from the Pistons because they winning. He get traded to Siberia.
Yeah.
It's cold up there. You know what I'm saying? Boy.
Mm.
But yeah, man. When you're a provider, though, you married, you got kids. Or I don't know if he had kids. I know he was married, man. You gotta be careful, man.
Yeah.
And if you can do it, are you calculated on what you're doing? Do you really know what you're doing? You know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart. I know some people say he's standing on what's right. Okay. Well, is it worth disqualifying yourself or limiting what you can do to provide for your family? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he didn't cashed out, so you know.
How long is it gonna last though?
Yeah. Hey, I
No, it's
think
easy when you can say cash out and you got more coming in at that rate, but that rate to going back to being regular, yeah, your lifestyle change. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
I
can
think
you adjust to that lifestyle change?
I think I could survive off $10 million.
But that's you. We talking about NBA players though. That's used to living the lifestyle though.
Yeah. I mean,
Sure, I'm sure we could survive off a million flat if we had that. We can mooch off of that and make it work. But we talking about dudes that's used to everything catered to them, and
yeah.
a lot of things are tailored to your, done for you and stuff. When you're a regular person, man, ain't no personal chef. When you working 9 to 5 every day, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no personal chef, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no shuttle driver, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
ain't no personal stylist. You know what I'm saying? You got to get up and go look for that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Trick the NBA. Now you ain't about to become a pastor.
Ah, go holler at Mace. They go
Really?
up there with Mace, man.
Mm-mm.
Oh man, that's crazy. All right, man. I know this is a good one for you, man. Check this clip out, man. This guy said black neighborhoods aren't black communities, man. Older cat, man. It's kind of like something like this, like one of them clips, like were you watching it with your uncle? Hold on. Let's see. Let me share the screen. It'll miss you. It was kind of crazy. I was like, wait a minute. When I seen that today, I was like, wait a minute. Is this for real? Oh crap. Let me change it. Okay, that's cool.
Black neighborhoods, no black community.
All we got are black neighborhoods. A black neighborhood is where you eat and sleep. A black neighborhood is like a bucket with a hole in it, pouring water and it runs out. Everybody knows you cannot be a competitive group with no communities. But right now, everybody coming to this country got enough sense to say, I'm gonna build Chinatown, Frenchtown, Germantown, Hockeytown. They build everything for their own people. And in that community, to qualify as a community, you must have three things. You must have a wholly independent economy that provides services, goods, and products, and jobs, and business and wealth-producing opportunities for your own people. That's the first thing you must have. The second thing you must have a code of conduct that tells you to buy from your own people first before you go down 2 miles down the road and buy it. And the last thing you must have elected officials that will represent you first and foremost before they represent everybody. Every time a black person runs for office now, first thing he says, I'm for everybody. Then you should be running for office then. You need to go sit down and watch TV at home. Your first responsibility is to take care of those who put you in office. And then that's what you put your hand on the Bible for. Say, and when you get sworn in office, you say this, I hereby swear on the Bible to protect and serve those who voted me into office.
What you think, bro?
I mean, yeah, it's pretty much spot on. I know a Panther when I hear it.
Ah, he said.
Yeah, I know a Panther when I hear it.
So are these dudes missing from the community now, man?
No, they ain't missing. You know, people just don't listen like they or
Are they
down.
pro? I don't see them readily available like that. I don't know.
They readily available,
Yeah.
but people are so, you know, um, defensive and caught up on other stuff. They ain't gonna be looking for this type of stuff or want to hear it.
What do you think about the black neighborhood, black community, black neighborhoods, not communities? You agree, or you think?
Somewhat, I can somewhat agree. You know,
Yeah.
but the stuff be so high. It be like, man, goodness.
I think too. The problem is aligning. We can't align on one particular thing. In order to be a community, we just can't. It's always differences. It's always little subtle differences and divisions and stuff like that. Like say with education, do you need education? Do you don't need education? Everybody can start a business when we know that's not true. Everybody can't start a business because it's a lot to go into that starting a business. Um, and I even made a clip today when I was at work. I asked you what you think. Do you think, as a community, that we could make a general template that people can follow that either want to develop or get out of a tough situation?
Yeah,
Is that even possible?
yeah, yeah. Just like like back in the day when they used to had the little pamphlet booklet, like
Yeah, for
like
sure.
how to, when you traveling and stuff and in
Yeah,
sundown town.
for sure.
Yeah, you can still do it. It's just, you know, so many bosses and not enough, not enough.
Yeah, I think like I said, when we think about majority and minority, it's like how do you reach the majority? It seems like the majority of people, are in another place mindset wise, and then it's that minority, probably like this cat here. He's
Mhm.
probably the minority. And
Yeah,
how do you bridge that gap of minority and majority? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because people can say that ain't true, but when you look at the community as a whole, the majority, if the majority was thinking like him, where would we be? You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? As a community, if you want to go there, like if people somebody try to argue that, what would we be as a community? You know what I'm saying? If everybody wanted to be a community and we aligned on stuff and like, nah, we gonna send all of our kids to school for something that's gonna make sense. Like we're
yeah.
going to assign them something to go to school for
Mhm.
instead of just saying just go to school and figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that ain't working for the majority. It's not working. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Especially if you don't have people around you where you seeing this kind of stuff, so you can kind of have an idea kind of built in. And that's why I say, can you build a universal template and say, hey, follow this blueprint and stick with this, and it'll help you figure out a little bit better.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I had to do that. Like when I fell off, when I got let go from Red Cross and I'm on unemployment. I mean, that's reset. I had to reset and just pretty much start over. You know what I'm saying? Figure it out.
Yeah.
And I didn't have no mentor. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have one, but didn't have one. You know, so I had to pretty much start from scratch, man. Figure it out. Go back to the basics.
Mhm.
But always been thinking about that. Like, could there be a template, even in sports? Do
Yeah.
you think that? Shout out to Vault, man. He had this post and I asked. He was talking about Sean Andrews' son. Shout out to him and JJ. And he
Yes.
was saying that I think he in the McDonald's All American game, but he doing great. And I
Mhm.
asked, is there a way that we can take something from this situation that we can apply to most of the kids, out of the community? I know somebody said that he won a genetic lottery. I'm not talking about just genetic. That's just one piece of the puzzle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that I'm saying, is there a generic blueprint that we can apply to every kid from our community? even if they don't have the genetics, they can still kind of set themselves up to get some kind of value from a college.
Yeah.
If they're able to get that far, you know what I'm saying? And I think that get missed sometimes. Like genetics will get you only so far, but if you don't have the professionalism, you don't have the academics, you don't understand how to navigate, you'll still get taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And then we know a lot of people that got genetics and they still didn't make it for whatever reason, whether it was the streets, bad decisions, bad choices, and they didn't make it either. They had astronomical genetics. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
Um, But yeah, man, I think like he said to a code of conduct, man, we can't never align on that as a community because every neighborhood has their own code of conduct on what the streets is or what this is, what this means. And I want to ask you this: do you think that as a community, like even before our generation, there were a lot of people that were brilliant, but because of how the neighborhood was set up, as far as having to fight to survive, and you end up turning into a brawler that you leave your brilliance behind because you had to survive and be a brawler just to not get run over in the neighborhood
Mhm.
in the 80s and 90s kind of deal.
Yeah.
Kind of like the neighborhood suffocated a lot of greatness because of
Yeah.
the environment.
Mhm. Um. I guess. I guess it was. I don't know how to word it right.
'Cause it take a lot of energy to learn how to be a brawler. I mean, that's a different kind of focus. You could have used that somewhere else. But if you had to use it to survive, it takes away from something else, though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, like, did that stifle a lot of our brilliant people in our communities because of just trying to survive? Not trying to be the one getting jumped on and picked on all the time. Then you
Yeah.
end up turning into a brawler. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it was
And
kind of
you're not able to focus on your academics because you're trying to survive. You know what I'm saying?
like my great grandma told me. You know, when that hold on,
You good?
that the Little Rock Nine.
Yeah.
They had a meeting about that.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they did. Back in that time, yeah, there was a little bit more line then, right?
But it was, yeah, and it was supposed to be more kids,
Yeah.
more kids that went, but a lot
Yeah.
of parents bagged out
Only
for whatever.
nine really went, right? There's supposed to
Yeah,
be more. Only nine really went, made it through to go through.
yeah, yeah. Actually, you know what I'm saying? And that same thing like with the Panthers and stuff, how big they were. You know, people change up quick because it could things can start out so good and just go bad but for whatever reason.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And but let us know in the comments, man, what you think. Is there a difference between black neighborhoods and black communities, man? Let me know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? What you think about that? And then now we're going to talk about this ugly dating game cycle, man. You said they were birds, man.
Straight birds.
They birds, man. Uh,
I mean, you can get a bird.
hmm?
I was telling my son.
Oh, check it out real quick.
Ron, how do you ask a man for money? When do you ask him for money?
Great question.
It's really no time period.
So I meet you Tuesday. When you asking for bread?
I get my hair done Friday. I'm asking Friday.
So somebody just gets
So, how do we have this ever happened to you before?
Yeah.
When you was younger, had that ever happened to you before?
Girl asked me for money?
Yeah.
No, sir.
No, I didn't have me. That's why I didn't. There's some stuff I didn't. It didn't go through because they'll try something like that just to see, like take a temperature test. He'd be like, "No, I ain't going." But it does happen though.
Yeah.
And I was like, I gotta train my son for this kind of stuff.
the number Tuesday, and you'll ask them to Get your hair done on Friday.
Depends on the vibe.
Oh, okay.
Once you start trying to have intercourse with me, you trying to see me naked. And let's say we ain't never been nowhere, and you just automatically hitting me with, oh, you taking a shower without me. Oh, now I gotta ask you for shit like that.
Yeah. See that personality right there.
Yeah.
And if this is my perspective, if you start dating and you meet more women like this than good women, most of the time dudes start learning how to that's when the opportunistic stuff happens. That's when the transaction stuff, that's when it turns into the jungle pretty much.
Yeah.
You either gonna eat or be eaten. You know what I'm saying? Pause, but you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because they just talking about it, but man, this game, it gets subtle, it gets so convoluted so fast because the girl just said you want to have intercourse. But if you ask her, are you saying if I give you $50, I can have intercourse? No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But if you want this, you got to pay some bills. It's like they won't directly say it. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything's indirectly implied, but nobody says anything, right? You know what I'm saying? And then you have a dude like me. That's the game you want to play.
Just say you sell a cat. You know what I'm saying? Just say
So I ask you again, who's playing with whose feelings? Is she playing with her own feelings?
Yeah, she didn't. I mean, yeah, she done made a transaction. Yeah, she done made. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess sometimes what I'm saying is sometimes women can set up the game they're complaining about.
Yeah.
Right?
That's normally how it goes.
Yeah.
They really.
It's either.
No, they'll say they really controlling it.
Yeah, because you only can do what you're allowed as a man anyway. You only can do what you're allowed. At the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Whether you go on a run or not. If a dude go on a run, I mean, usually it's probably because his reputation, they're hearing about him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they want to take the Pepsi challenge. You know what I'm saying? It's funny.
What I say?
You gonna get?
Huh?
Oh no, I was gonna say that. Yeah, I want to be able to get in touch with their softer side. Now they wearing tight pants and getting their nails done too.
Ooh. Or wearing blouses like
man, with a purse.
Then the dude with the polo shirt and the creased jeans, he just looked like he from the 90s, man.
Like, man. Damn, you unk now.
Oh, you unk, man.
Give it to me or you not, and it's gonna either run the wrong niggas away or get you what you need.
So I'm a proactive person. So if I fuck with you, I will do things proactively for you. You know what I'm saying? I offer.
So she said she need her hair done. What that mean?
If I give you money for your hair, like what access am I getting to you that another nigga's not?
So, women, this is the kind of stuff that dudes be thinking. Like, you throwing numbers out there. There's like, what's the value of what you're asking for, even if you get it, right? Like, have you ever asked a girl that?
What's that?
If, like, you're not gonna give her the money. I'm saying when you're younger, you're not gonna give her the money, but to kind of just see, do she understand what she asking you? I need some money for her done. And you say, what access? He being nice, the nice way. What access am I getting for said amount that you asking for? Yeah, they get offended. But you asking for it. You think I'm supposed to just give you something and not know or what the expectations is? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm just glad I ain't never had to deal with that. Like, goodness. Like, I don't think
I had rims and stuff. I had rims in the car and stuff. So girls just assumed that I would do that, and then they find out, oh, this dude ain't going. I ain't talking to dude. You know what I'm saying? Forget dude. You know what I'm saying?
They knew I wasn't. I was broke. I'm pimping.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pimp.
Why would you think like that?
Yeah, why is that?
That's another thing they too say. Why would you think like that? So why would you ask me if you only known me for a week to pay you to do your hair? They don't like you contradicting yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Oh, that's funny.
Good thought.
Why would I not?
That's like if I pay for your haircut, I'm not gonna be like, oh well, who's gonna enjoy this haircut?
What niggas asking you to pay for their haircut?
I'm just saying if I did.
But it don't happen though.
It don't. But
Nobody's asking that. So
Oh, that's so funny when a girl try to come at you like that, and then you come with that, and then you can see their brain turning, they can't answer back.
It's your whole bird, man.
That's your old bird, man.
Man.
Your bird.
Man.
Oh,
I'm just
man.
saying, like, if I fuck with you and you ask me for money for your hair, I fuck with you, so that's cool. But if I don't fuck with you like that, and off the bat you ask me for money for your hair, like that's how I'm gonna think. Like, why you asking me for money for your hair? Like,
what is it about you that?
Yeah.
okay.
Make yourself stand out.
Yeah.
Make yourself stand out. That's something I would have said when I was younger. You don't want me to give you any money, because if I give you money, I'm going to have expectations. Period. You know,
Asking
Mike
somebody.
at 20.
Yeah.
If I did that, Mike at 20. You know, my mom told me, she said, I ain't got to worry about a woman take advantage of you because you too cheap anyway. You know? Tell me. Because you don't like to give away money, man. It's hard. You don't like to give away money like this. So I know I ain't got to worry about a woman sticking you for money, man. You know what I'm saying? But
for real.
the tricks do, I mean, girls do try it, though. They will try you to see. Like, just kind of throw it out there to see what you'll do. Then when they find out that you ain't going, then they'll either keep talking to you or they won't. You know what I'm saying?
Like, look
I mean, I've ghosted girls. I mean, I've straight up ghosted girls. And some girls be like, the only way something going down, and if you pay the light bill or something like that, okay. And then they won't see me again. I haven't talked to them since. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But they didn't get mad either, because they was pretty much like, no, you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting no attitude. I'm not gonna fuss about it. All right, holla. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what made you that comfortable?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. What make you that comfortable? You know what I'm saying? Or here's the deal that I found when you were young. Dudes that tell me that they did do it. The girls do that, and then they still trying to tell you the parameters of what's going on, even though you gave them the money. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like you still don't win. You know what I'm saying?
Now your feet and your feet and your hands, I can understand. Okay, yeah, you get a little change, get your feet up.
The thing what I told a girl this when I was younger, I was like, it's almost like saying that I don't have any value, or you being with me is no value at all. And I almost take that as offense, because not only do I bring you value, you probably will never have another experience close to what the Mike Flair experience. But when I was younger, a lot of girls said that, you know, when I was younger, though, they did say that it was being around me was pretty crazy. You had to deal with the certain things like the sarcasm and stuff. But as far as hanging out, being funny, stuff like that, you know, was cool. But I've had conversations with girls when I don't talk to them no more, that we you know, when we was younger, they would ask me those kind of questions, like, why you didn't give me the money? It's like, why would I give you money? Because you're devaluing me. It's like almost like saying, like, you know, I'm not worth anything. That's crazy. That don't even make sense. Like, you should be paying me almost, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. How, you know, but like I say, it's a whole world out there. Dudes do that though. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna talk about this at the end too.
To the point that I would want to do that I would feel compelled to do it.
I agree.
But how do you make yourself stand out? Like, if you met me, right, and I
Yeah.
was getting my hair done before,
Yeah.
right, and now we talking.
And you've been getting your hair done before, right?
Uh-huh.
That's the key.
Exactly.
You've been doing it
Now
before,
we're
right?
Talking.
Yeah.
So now you should take something off my shoulder.
Why? Because we're talking.
Yeah.
And but she don't think how you think like that.
The whole birds.
But there's women out there that think that though.
I
But
mean,
some women are taught that too, right?
That's the pretty
There's no way
privilege.
that if you got something between your legs like that, you should come home broke, right? Have you ever heard a woman tell a woman that?
Oh, that's that
You know
pretty
what I'm saying?
privilege.
But nobody talks about these things. You got women telling girls that, and then you got the dudes or the dads or the uncles telling women, don't let no woman break you, man. See what you can get up out of it. You know what I'm saying?
But you know,
why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? You know what I'm saying? Kind of stuff.
But there's one thing about it though, tricks born every minute. Somebody gonna trick on it. They gonna trick
and
on.
that's fine. It just ain't gonna be me.
It ain't gonna be me either. If she ain't my gal.
But I did learn though that the dudes who were the tricks though, they was winning at a high rate. It's just what do you want? How do you want to win, right? When you're younger, how do you want to win? Do you want to win that way or do you want to win this way? You know what I'm saying?
Might cost you a little, might cost you a lot, but it'll cost you.
Yeah, it's gonna cost you. Yeah.
I ain't.
At least if I take you out to eat, both of us eating on my dime instead of me just giving you you rationalizing your head, right? If I take you out to eat, it's just both of us eating on my dime. But if I just give you the money, it's just money gone. You know what I'm saying? It's no kind of value there, but I don't know. It's just me.
Yeah, I ain't date like that. I find me one and I'm cool.
Before we go, what you think about it was Solange. Solange was talking about this on the podcast. Solange, Beyonce's sister's son was dating this woman like 40. He was 21. She was like 40, man.
Hey.
I think they broke up now, but she was posting like Instagram pictures. He was carrying her on his back.
Oh.
They was talking about she a cradle robber, man. I was like, man, but it's out there. That happens, man.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
I mean, most dudes, when you 21, you meet a woman that's 40, she probably, past the prime a little bit, You're like, man. Perfect time, man. You know what I'm saying? And you think like, she on birth control or she past the prime, she can't even have kids.
She don't want to have kids. She don't want to have nothing. She don't want to have no more.
Right, what I'm saying, she passed the prime. It's free play at that point. You know what I'm saying? You don't even need no quarters. It's like the Pinmos, you just press start. It's just that's crazy, man. That's
talking not enough. It's crazy. Talking not enough.
So
not for you to ask me. Talking is
so
enough for me to offer.
Okay.
Talking is not enough for you to ask me shit. That's not enough. That's
what if I don't ask and I need my hair done?
Okay. Why would I talk to somebody that need to get their hair done when his hoes already with their hair done?
You might not want to see it.
Yeah, have a girl ever said that? Why do I talk to you when I need my hair done? What they got to do with me? I don't care about you getting your hair done.
Oh, this is
the last thing I think about is, do you need your hair done? You know what I'm saying?
Well, it is funny.
That's the last thing that I'm gonna think about. Do you need your hair done? That's funny. But that's how some people be thinking though. It's pretty crazy. You coming around here and you can't pitch in on the bills, man. I don't live with you. What are you talking about? I got my own place.
I don't even be here enough to even.
Yeah, I don't even be here enough to say. I just pick you up. I don't even come in. Boy, they be trying you. Boy, they try every angle they can. Boy, I think that's what made them mad too. Cause every angle they came with, I shut it down, man. That wasn't going, man.
Them hoes that they got their hair done.
Yes, I do. Yes, you do. Yes, I do. So why do I just want to pour money into you that don't have your hair done as an adult?
You might I'm saying you might like her. You might want to see her. I agree with what you're saying. I don't feel like when you meet somebody initially.
Yeah. And that's what I'm
just
about.
immediately like, hey, I need my nails done. Hey, I need my hair done. Hey, I need this. But if you're on my ass bothering me, trying to see me or whatever, I feel like you should try to pitch in on that.
If I'm on your ass doing that, I can agree with that.
Okay.
But seeing as I'm never on nobody's ass doing that, then I don't agree with it. For me personally,
I got other shit going on. So you want to see me, you got to wait till I do this, or you going to pay to expedite the process?
I think that's fair.
That's the key right there. Why do dudes trick? They pay to expedite the process. That's why. What she just said. I didn't say that. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to expedite the process?
No.
No, I can wait. I'm gonna pay. I'm a sniper. I'm a sniper, man. I'm not an infantry unit. I'm a sniper. I'm sitting in the bushes with the rifle, man, still just waiting on the shot. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I go, man. You know what I'm saying?
You better get your protective style.
What's that?
Get a protective hairstyle where you ain't got to get your hair done every 2 weeks.
Put that bonnet on. Better put that bonnet on. And then you better do a little body wrap. Better get that fresh little body wrap. I don't know. You better do something. But yeah, I wasn't going, bro. I probably went to the Undertaker's, like, go to the movies or something like that. But just giving you money, flat out, just giving you money, no, that wasn't my style, man.
It's ludicrous.
Yeah, some dudes do that though. I think that's cool. I mean, they, for them, that's what worked for them. They just want my offense. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the Patriot way for me. Like be a better check. That ain't the Patriot way. But yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. But guys, let us know in the comments what you think, man. It was one of the questions from the podcast I wanted to ask you. I kind of trying to think which one. Then we'll close out. Let's see. Yeah, I was gonna ask you about this. You weren't able to come on last time. What are the percentage of people that are not willing to say that they don't understand something? Like just growing up, just seeing people like, adults you deal with, or, people you see now, like, what do you think if you could come up with a percentage? Like they'll say they understand, but when they start talking, you were like, nah, they don't understand.
Damn, that's 70-80% people.
You said 70-80%.
Don't be no.
Oh man. And then what do you think the indirect damage is caused by people not willing to say they don't understand?
That I don't know.
I'll tell you, like, let's say if somebody say they understand how to cut grass, and then you get them the weed eater and they say they know how to cook. They use a weed eater before. Then you hear them over there revving it all the way up.
Oh yeah.
Just to cut some small weeds. You don't understand how to use a weed eater. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
And, but they'll tell you they understand. I know how to use it, man. Just give it here, man. No, you don't, man.
Yeah.
Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Too old to be not knowing how to communicate.
Yeah. To say what you don't know, for sure. And you got to get to that point. And then, do you think there are some people that willingly misunderstand something just to get out of doing stuff or try to dodge accountability? Like these women just did, pretty much. And then at the end, she pretty much said it right. Some people willingly, like, they don't know, but they really know, but they should know by a certain point, but they act like they don't know to get out of stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Happens
That
a lot.
happens. Like, I don't know how to do that.
Or they go to work, you train somebody, they be up under you for months. Then when it's time for them to do it, man, I don't know, man. Nobody showed me that. Hey, man, you been up under do it for 2 months.
Why you ain't say nothing?
Oh, man, that happens so much in IT. You'd be surprised, man.
Too old to be.
Boy. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Had to get my boy Pill on here, man. He wasn't able to come for last time he got there cutting that grass, baby.
Man.
Out there getting it, man. So he had to come on, man, make some content for this week. Let us know if you like the reaction videos, man. Let us know what you think about Pooh Shiesty. Let us know what you think about Jaden Ivy. Let us know what you think about the black neighborhood versus black community. Let us know what you think about them dang game patterns of delusions. Because, boy, crazy, man. But been happening since the beginning of time, man. And the thing that always threw me for a loop is there are women out there that's getting buzzed down for a light bill, and a light bill really ain't that much, you know what I'm saying? For a gas bill, if you a real player, you gonna try to get the lowest bill. What's the lowest?
Man, you know what I mean? You get the water bill.
The law average. How about the lowest utility? How much your sewer bill?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy, man. Boy. Yeah, man, how much your gas bill? It's wintertime? Nah, I won't pay the gas bill. It's wintertime. I won't pay the gas bill. They don't levelize. They don't do levelize no more. But yeah, man, how much your water bill, man? $60? Yeah, let's do that.
And this is how men think, and they don't know it. Like, you really just saying you selling it without saying it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're indirectly doing it. But if you ask them directly, are you saying that you gonna bust down for this light bill? No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, if you want to come around here, you're going to have to chip in. It's just crazy. It's the craziest thing, man. Oh, man, it's the craziest thing, man. And getting them to admit that is hard to do, man. It really is hard. They won't admit it. That's why it was funny when she said at the end, well, if you want to expedite the process, I guess that's the better way of saying it, I guess. Okay.
Right.
Oh, man. But all right, guys, we finna sign out this thing, man. Let us know what you think in the comments, man. Like, share, subscribe. If all the Little Rock hit subscribe, go to YouTube and subscribe. We will be over 1K. Easy. And 90% of people are watching on YouTube that are not subscribed. If we can just get 70 to 75% of you to subscribe, we'll be good. So if you like what you see, let us know in the comments what you want to hear us talk about. Like, share, and subscribe. And we are signing out.